Hi and welcome to a Lit Happens short on Essay Writing 101. Today we're going to take you very briefly through the key features of essay writing. Now, while our focus is more on English essay writing, this is definitely an applicable scaffold and structure for essay writing in other KLA areas such as your histories, your social sciences, PDH, etc. When teaching or learning about the essay structure, the first thing you want to cover is the purpose of an essay. So the purpose is to have a response that has a clear argument. This means it directly addresses the question, and the more unique the thesis statement, the more your argument can shine. Now, you might be asking, what is a thesis statement? Remember that this is the sentence of your introduction. That is your response to the question and your key point and argument that you are making. And hopefully you are sustaining through your body paragraphs and conclusion that follows your essay. Usually your thesis statement will be the first or the second line of your introduction, or perhaps you like to build in your introduction until you make your thesis statement the very last line. In any case, remember that a strong thesis statement is concise, it's succinct, it's clear, it's to the point, and even if it's conceptual, it may also be hinting at or stating some of the main points that will come in your body paragraphs that you will be using to sustain your thesis argument. The next thing we want to consider in our Essay Writing 101 is looking at how to properly structure an essay. Quite generally, you'll have your three sections, the first being the introduction. We already spoke about the thesis statement, that goes in here. So not only are you offering your thesis and your response to the question, but you're showcasing an engagement with the question while also introducing the purpose, audience, and context of your text. This is also a great spot to apply some rubric terms, points, and ideas as well. The second section, your body paragraphs. Generally, students will have 3 body paragraphs, or sometimes they might have 2 larger ones. In body paragraph style, you want to make sure you're beginning with a topic sentence that would be featuring your point, clear statement. That topic sentence should address, or rather be addressed through your body paragraph analysis, but your topic sentences must be coming back to your thesis statement. And if you're following it up with good analysis, this is how you make them sustained. So your analysis inside would include your evidence, your quotes, your examples, and also an analysis of technique. And in that way, you're looking at how language is functioning to produce meaning. Your last section of your structure of an essay is the conclusion. This is a small body paragraph, or small paragraph rather, where you restate your thesis. You might do that in a slightly new way. You want to be also summarizing the points that you made in your body paragraphs to help showcase how you've sustained that thesis. And at the end of the conclusion, leaving the reader or the marker to appreciate the topic or ponder something about the topic might be a really nice way to end as well. Now, it's important that we look at the idea of evidence in an analytical essay, particularly an English essay. It is essential in your essay writing that you include direct quotes. You want to support any claims that you make in terms of your thesis with direct evidence from the text. That means quoting. And also, you want to be looking at how you use language forms and features alongside or together with your quotes to support the points that you are making. This helps you avoid a retell or a summary style. And hopefully, once you integrate technique analysis, you'll avoid an explain style and be moving more so into analysis as well. It's also important to remember that whatever evidence you have and points that you make about evidence in your text, you're bringing them back to your thesis statement and linking it back this way, and that will also help you ensure it is more sustained in its response. And remember that it can't be persuasive if you don't have evidence proofing your claims. And the final point I want to make in this short clip today is how to improve your essay writing. These are some tips and strategies that you can apply to strengthen your arguments. So the first thing that I always say to students is practice makes your essays a lot stronger. Okay, constantly trying to draft, rewrite, work with the aspects of essay writing, and seeking feedback from teachers and other people who can give you guidance and feedback is essential as well. They'll be able to point out the things that you are doing great in terms of your structure and your content, but also perhaps the areas that require more improvement. Read your essays aloud. It makes a huge difference if you can follow the flow. It's also really helpful to show an essay to somebody who maybe is not studying your text or is unaware of what you are doing, and that will ensure greater clarity as well. Peer reviews and peer feedback for this is also really helpful. And you want to then, once you get all that feedback, is use that to provide multiple drafts or multiple versions of your essay. And once you do 2, 3, 4 versions, you'll really be able to visually see how far you've come along in your essay writing journey. So just some final thoughts. Practice makes progress, which might not make perfect, but makes it strong, sustained, and effective. So the more that you engage with the essay writing style, the structure, the better adept at it you're going to be. I would really encourage writing multiple introduction drafts until you get the hang of that, then working on your body and then working on your conclusion, and then you can add it all up together in the end as well. Following these suggestions we've given you in an essay writing 1 should hopefully support you to become more confident in your writing and eventually a skilled essayist. If you are looking for more tips, tricks, and suggestions for Essay Writing 101, then please look at our resource cheat sheet, which we have used in the visuals of this video, and more importantly, tune into our Lit Happens podcast episode 19, Persuade Like a Pro, Part 1, Mastering Band 6 HSC Essays. In there, you will find greater depth for essay writing, and not only that, but really helpful tips and strategies to support essay writing in your students, or if you're a student, how to better be able to produce a Band 6 essay response. Thanks again for watching from the Lit Happens team. Goodbye.